Hello. I just got back from one of the kids' birthday parties, and what do we think of this? I'll tell you what, it's cold, and I'm thinking about changing it because I'm always cold. I didn't have a lot of time, so I finished washing my hair, and I just had enough time to just comb it, throw on some foundation, and get out the door. I'll insert some pictures here. It was a cute little, Minecraft axolotl party, and I was given a goodie bag because a bunch of the kids from little girl's class didn't come like they had anticipated, so they were like, listen, we need to just give the gift bags to everybody because since only I think 2 or 3 kids from her class showed up, and then there were a bunch of the cousins and the family. But I have a nail appointment at 3:30. It's going on 2. And I think I'm going to change my clothes because I'm going out to dinner into an escape room with the guys. And so, yeah, we're going to go do that. But this was just so cold for me. It looks kind of cute, but I'm cold. And if I put anything on top of it, then what's the point of having these sleeves, right? I don't know. All right, I'm back home. Got my nails gold, and the bags I bought were giant and way too big for the stuff, and I'm kind of short on time, so here we are. I finished my makeup and getting ready, and yeah, now it's almost a little after 5. Not almost anything, it's a little after 5, and I'm just waiting for my friends to come. We're gonna go to dinner. I think we're going to Texas Roadhouse. There aren't a lot of, we don't have any fancy restaurants anywhere around here. They'd be an hour away to go to anywhere actually fancy and nice. If I wanted to get oysters or something, couldn't get them around here. But Texas Roadhouse is yummy and not too expensive. One day I'll get to eat at a fancy restaurant. We're gonna have fun tonight though. I'm hungry, so I'm really bleh. Because I didn't eat a lot today because I knew we were gonna go somewhere to eat, probably, our heavy meal. So I had a meal replacement shake, and I didn't feel well at the birthday party because my digestive pills were kicking in. So, yeah. I'm so exciting. I know. It'll get more exciting. We're doing exciting stuff today. Going to the escape room. I won't be able to film in there, but can film the journey and adventure. We are en route to the restaurant. I am in the back seat. I'm almost never in the back, but we're on the way. The restaurant that we're going to, though, one of our friends got there early before us, and they were like, yeah, this entire parking lot is edge to edge filled. And I'm like, that fills me with confidence. But maybe by the time we all gather, maybe a large party will exit. That will make our lives easier. There's the group. I don't know why those fools are outside. It's cold. I'm inside because I have to be able to hold my phone because I'm in charge of I gave my number and stuff because every time we go anywhere, I always have to be the one to do all the talking. I'm the one who has to go up to the waitress or server, hostess, whoever, and say, yeah, this is what we're doing. This is who it's for. It's always me. It's been that way since I was a child. It's always, FCA, you go ask. Okie dokie. So, I, in fact... He got close to his own car and it started beeping at him. It's funny. You are all fools. Every single one of you. Well, you're kind of smart, but the rest of you are fools. Yeah. Fools. So the entire Texas Roadhouse plan was abandoned on the spot. I went to go open the door. No room indoor. So then we split off, checked other restaurants, and we are now on a list for a table at Logan's. And it's cold. And freezing. And cold. And freezing. You see, my lips, you think that I put on a purple lip color. This is just the color of my lips because it's freezing. My friend over here shaking his head. Some of us are cold, okay? I do not know why, but they decided that they're gonna walk over to the nearby Goodwill. And I'm like, I'm cold. So I'm just gonna stay in the vehicle and guard the phone for the food text messages. I'm so hungry too. Oh my peaches. We finally made it into the restaurant. I have tea.
How's this?
The dinner conversation has been so exhilarating, I can't even share it with all of you. You couldn't handle this. I can't handle this.
I want to handle Mesa.
You see what I mean? And I'm back home. I didn't get to film much because, like, of course you're not allowed to film in the escape room itself, but it was, we ended up not being able to go to Texas Roadhouse. Like I said, we went to Logan's. The service was so slow. Like, we made the reservation at 6:10, and they were like, okay, it's like a 45-minute wait. I'm sorry, I thought my teeth looked blue, and I was so concerned. I was like, I didn't eat anything blue. But then it ended up being closer to a 50-minute wait, which happens, and then we went in there, and it took almost 40 minutes for us to get our food. And then it took an additional, and then we were missing stuff like our food. There's 7 of us. 2 people's steak platters came. Then a couple minutes later, the burgers came. Then a couple minutes later, my food came. Then a minute after that, the last person's food came. And I didn't get my side salad. And I was like, I had a side salad, last thing to come to the table. And then it took an additional like 10 or 15 minutes, or I guess 12 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes, for the server, who I wouldn't have minded. I understand that it's Saturday at a steakhouse in a small town area. They're going to be busy. My problem was that we saw our server on his phone several times, and we're like, we have questions. But we did make it on time to the house, but we were getting concerned. We were like, because they recommended you getting there 15 minutes early, which means we had to be there by 8:30. We didn't end up getting out of the restaurant until 8:25, but it was right down the road, and the guy was really cool. He was like, oh, I'm not going to start your time till you get in there, and it only took us a couple minutes for waivers and stuff. But we had a fun time. It was a good time. It was called House of Doors, and there were a lot of doors, and we all had fun. In my group, like, everyone did something somewhere. Everyone didn't do something in every single room, but everyone did something in a room. And I'd say 3 of the 5 rooms that we ended up being in, we all did stuff. There was just a couple times where, mostly me, because I'm not good at puzzles. And one room had lasers, and if you hit a laser, it took a minute off your time, and there was an alarm. And my dress was right at laser level, so I was like, I'm just gonna stay back and let you guys handle this, because it was a really tiny room anyway for 7 of us. But it was so much fun. I had a good time. I hope my guys had a good time, and I will see you all tomorrow.